Hello everybody. In the previous video I discussed addition and subtraction using negative numbers. For this video I'm going to discuss multiplication and division. And I think you'll be happy to learn that doing multiplication and division problems involving negative numbers is really quite easy. Before we go any further though, I want to talk about multiplication and division annotations. In this sense, annotation means the symbols used to convey the operations of multiplication and division. Multiplication has 4 common annotations, which all mean the same thing, and division has 3. So sometimes confusion arises if I'm using a different annotation than what you are familiar seeing. We can annotate a multiplication operation in 4 ways. The reason that there are so many different annotations is that all of them have some problem which makes them difficult to use in some circumstances. The most common annotation in arithmetic is this. But when I begin to use variables in algebra, then the multiplication symbol can be confused with the variable x. So you almost never see this annotation used in higher order mathematics. Similarly, this annotation can be confused for 45 if my dot is difficult to see, or for the decimal 4.5 if I'm sloppy. The annotation where we simply have the values to be multiplied next to each other is almost never used in arithmetic, but is frequent once we begin using variables in algebra. When we write this notation, it means the variable x times the variable y. And this notation means 4 times x. These notations both mean negative 4 times x. This notation is used in computer programming because it is found on keyboards and therefore easy to enter. For division, there are 3 common annotations. Same thing with multiplication. You really have to be familiar with all of them.
Oh, no. I don't want to.
Sorry about that. So, back to the rules for multiplication and division with negative numbers. There are only 2 rules. If the directions or signs of the numbers are the same, then the answer is positive. If the directions or signs of the numbers are different, then the answer is negative. That's it. So if you were groaning before about having to learn the different annotations, then I think you have to show some appreciation for the simplicity of these rules.
Whoopee!
Very good. Let's try a couple of problems. Let's evaluate the expression 4 times negative 5. 4 times 5 is 20. Since the directions of the numbers are different, one positive and one negative, then the answer is negative 20. Let's try negative 8 divided by negative 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Since both numbers have the same direction, that is negative, the answer is positive, that is just 4. A couple more problems and we will be done. Let's try negative 8 times negative 7. 8 times 7 is 56. Since both numbers are negative, the answer is positive. That is 56. Let's try negative 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Since the directions and signs of the numbers are opposite, the answer is negative 6. Hopefully, with this video and the last, you will be more comfortable working with negative numbers. There is a practice video that will test your understanding of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division involving negative numbers. Try it and see how you do. Thank you, and have a good day.
We hope to see you at Veterans Upward Bound very soon and recommend a friend.